This letter has me so pissed off that I'm never going to vote Republican again. And I'm going to do everything I can to make sure we flip the House in April. That's what we need to do now, because Republicans have just been lying to us to get our votes. Isn't that crazy? I never thought I'd say this, but here in Huntsville, Alabama, we are certainly regretting our votes for Trump now. Look, y'all, we just got this letter from the electric company that says because of a Trump executive order rolling back Biden-era legislation that our electric bill is going to go up $100 a month because of what Trump did. Now, this man ran on bringing prices down for us, bringing grocery prices down, bringing energy costs down, housing, insurance, and none of that has happened at all. This is literally crazy. I mean, it's almost like the Democrats were telling the truth the whole time and the Republicans have just been lying nonstop. I know that's completely crazy to even say because Republicans have always been a beacon of truth.
You can't run a country like it's a TV reality show. Trump has been in office for almost 9 months now. So guess what? He can't blame it on Biden anymore. I still don't see prices going down. Have you seen prices coming down in your city or in your town? Let me know, please. Gas is higher now than it was during the Biden administration. Same with groceries, cars, electric bills, and everything else. MAGA voters are finding out exactly what they voted for. But here is the sad part. They will gladly vote for him again. Can you believe that? They will actually vote against for their own demise. They will rather suffer under Trump than have a better life under any other president, as long as the people that they hate are suffering even more.
This is to Mr. Trump, Mr. President. Help us out. It's been almost 6 months and you still ain't bringing gas prices down, Trump. Why? Why ain't you drilling? Drill, baby, drill. You know, it's $3 a gallon. Yeah, gas is $3 a gallon. Yes. Mr. Trump, I thought you were going to try to help us out. But promises you made, promises you're not keeping. Yes, Trump, please hear our cry. I've supported you 3 times. I voted 3 times in 3, 6, 9 years, Trump. Please, Mr. Trump, help us out. We need it. We cannot afford to pay $3. Gas is higher now than it was when Joe Biden was in office, Mr. President. Come on, get it together. Help us out.
At least I have to give some credit to Trump. He didn't hide who he was. He said exactly what he wanted to do. MAGA decided not to take him seriously. They are only taking him seriously now because his policies are starting to negatively affect their own lives. That's all. They don't care about immigrants being snatched away, kidnapped by ICE agents, and then being sent to alligator Alcatraz. They didn't care about poor Americans having their food stamps being taken away or their Section 8 being cut off. They only started caring when it started affecting them personally. But oh well, now they are finding out that being racist is very expensive.
I was wrong about Trump and this entire administration. It started with the Epstein files.
Wow.
And all the BS that surrounded that when Trump and his whole team ran on exposing that. Cash Patel, Bongino, we're going to expose that if they had the power, and they never did. Pam Bondi saying she had the files on her desk, she saw the videos, nothing. And now the icing on the cake for me is this whole Charlie Kirk assassination narrative. If you believe that crap, if you believe the stuff coming from the feds, if you believe the text messages,
we don't.
You're an idiot, because that whole thing is completely bunk. And I'm done with this whole administration. They're all frauds.
Oh, you think?
Trump is a fraud.
Now
Vance
you know?
is a fraud. He's in bed with Peter Thiel and Palantir, scooping up all of our data for an AI database system that's going to track and follow us every digital step we go.
He's
Pam
seen
Bondi,
the light.
She's a fraud. Cash Patel's fraud. Bongino, a fraud. It was my mistake thinking that Trump and this new, young administration would do anything different than they had before.
Don't believe one single moment that Trump would stop at arresting immigrants. Why do I say that? Well, he already started arresting US citizens too. First, they came for the dangerous illegal immigrants, and most Americans did not speak out, simply because most Americans are not dangerous illegal immigrants. Then they came for all immigrants, legal or illegal. It didn't matter, but most Americans did not speak out either because most Americans are not immigrants. Now they are coming for anybody who looks afraid or suspicious in the eyes.
So this is what made you realize Don the Con was a fraud? Not the 34 felony convictions or 91 criminal charges, which has emboldened millions of racist, misogynistic, bigoted scumbags to openly terrorize people they hate. No, we wouldn't have a newly created Gestapo terrorizing our streets and communities. No, we wouldn't have a fascist administration that is hell-bent on going to war, and that includes civil and international wars. No, we wouldn't have an administration trying to take away civil and human rights from all Americans. No, we wouldn't have an administration that's defunded the whole country, all while cheering about demolishing democracy. We wouldn't have a dictator and an authoritarian regime sitting up in D.C. actively ruining millions of lives right now.
If you disagree with Trump, you will be seen as suspicious, dangerous, and you will be arrested. Oh, by the way, if you are white, don't think that ICE will not target you. This chaos will never stop if people don't speak up. ICE is Trump's personal army because he knows that he can't deploy the military in US cities. However, he can send ICE agents anywhere he wants because technically ICE is not the military, but look at how they dress and how they operate. They look just like the military.
Hold on, what did you just say about Trump?
I said Trump's a liar. Inflation's going up, gas prices hasn't really come down that much. Eggs, that's the funny one, the eggs. I'm mad, and I'm a MAGA man, okay? I don't see anything he's done.
So is it safe to say that the illusion has faded?
I think it has, yes. You know, I was for him because, you know, everything he said, you know, he played right into my hands. He just told us everything we wanted to hear. That's what he did. I can't even stand to look at him because, you know, he's just he's a con. He's a flat, nothing but a fucking con. He brags about doing something with our economy, but I haven't seen anything happen yet. I haven't seen anything happen yet. That big, beautiful bill is going to add about $4 trillion to the debt. The big, beautiful bill. Oh, what a joke. I'm disappointed for sure. I'm real disappointed.
Drive through parts of the Midwest or the South right now and you will see how bad things really are. Family farms are gone. They are all bankrupt. Manufacturing jobs are being replaced by warehouses and gig work. Local hospitals are closing down because of budget cuts, thanks to Dodge. Yet somehow, MAGA is saying, don't worry, Trump's got our back. Yeah, right. Keep drinking that Kool-Aid. Tariffs completely destroy farmers. Now, thanks to tariffs, farmers can't sell their crops, small businesses are paying more for supplies, and entire state economies are collapsing from the inside out. So yes, red MAGA states are going broke and suffering. And it's mostly because they believed in all the lies that Trump sold them. So don't feel sorry for them. Don't.